plagiarism, articles, and traffic. Although not normally a criminal offense, outright and blatant plagiarism is running rampant on the internet, and it is getting worse every single day. This is not only happening with articles, but also with website code and content. With the ever-changing world of search engine optimization, SEO, one thing has become clear: content is king. The trick that pulled in tons of traffic yesterday will not necessarily bring in a single visit tomorrow. The reason for this is the major search engines change their search algorithm constantly. These changes have been observed to happen hourly, but they normally take place at least once daily. Designers and marketers are forever scrambling to keep their client's site on the front page of a search engine, and over the years, there have been thousands of tricks used to paint the front page. The search engines see these tricks, and then all of a sudden, an update is out. There is one company in particular that is bordering on becoming obsessive on the subject. The purpose of the internet is content. Nobody can change this fact, and that is why content is king. Even with tricks, successful sites have tons of content. When the latest trick comes out, they will use it to get a burst of traffic for as long as the trick is working, but they have a solid foundation of content. The death of the trick normally happens when someone starts selling it online, and in one day 50,000 people start using it. Then the alarm bells go off in a private command center in some undisclosed location. This brings us to the problem that is literally causing the perpetuation of plagiarism and some of the most poorly recycled content the internet has ever seen. Someone started selling the idea that the foundation is the key, and 50,000 people started doing it. Everyone wants to have the biggest foundation and the most articles pointing back to themselves. With this kind of volume, there is no possible way they can do it alone. The smart thing to do in this situation is to hire writers, and everyone is doing it. The taps are full open for some of the best and worst content the world has ever seen, but the best is obviously coming from the best writers. If you are paying some Yahoo $1 per article for blocks of 100 articles, and 50,000 other people are doing the same thing, well, you get the picture. This is going to turn into a huge problem for the sites that are running on this formula. Currently, the technology only picks up copied content in the range of about 30%. This means that if the content is about 30% different, it will pass the test. Use this math as long as you can, because that is changing. Soon that number will jump to around 60%, and there will be some serious slaps going around. If there are no slaps, there will certainly be a few sticky notes posted beside some vacant sandboxes. Just in case you have not heard the term sandbox, that is where one of the search engines will put your website to make sure it never gets indexed again. In other words, you won't even be able to pay to get on the last page.